Contemporary Art Museum, where you can have the chance party drug. But in reality, there is nothing fun about it. Biggest red carpet in the world. Hollywood's biggest with the news headlines. The alleged actions on this beach. They're pretty unique. They're called the jobs that existed 10 years ago no longer exist. And jobs with new required skills are being created. When tourists come to Sydney, they don't know where to start because there's so much to see. We've got beautiful architecture, landscape, culture and beaches. Not to mention, Sydney has a certain radiance that you don't see in a lot of places around the world. Then there's the Sydney Rocks, which is just bursting with weird and wonderful stories from the early convicts. You can also visit the popular Contemporary Art Museum, where you can have the chance to admire some award-winning art. For starters, you can always take a ferry. It will take you to the stunning Sydney Harbour. There, you can walk to the top of the world-famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. But do you know what is at the top of the A-list? Well, you're looking at it. It's the iconic Sydney Opera House. Not only is it unique on the outside, but the architecture inside is to die for. Well, we'll have to go around to have a look at it.
Skittles,
pills,
X,
triple stacks, rolls,
smiley faces,
E-bombs,
MDMA,
Molly,
beans,
ecstasy.
Ecstasy, or MDMA, has often been known as the party drug, but in reality, there is nothing fun about it. Ecstasy use is on the rise among young Australians, and research has found the drug is more accessible than ever before. Studies show young people use this drug for a number of reasons, including socializing with friends, the need to feel a part of a group, relaxation, fun, curiosity, escape, or sometimes even boredom. But it seems to be peer pressure that is at the top of this list, with hospital emergency rooms filled with overdose teens, especially on weekends. There are many long-term effects from taking the drug ecstasy, including memory loss, psychosis, extreme anxiety, and even liver failure. Yet nothing seems to deter young people from taking it. This is Nikeetha Gamage reporting. Welcome to the Oscars red carpet, and we are live. The atmosphere here in Hollywood is electric. What a thrill to be here at the most famous red carpet in the world, Hollywood's biggest night of stars. With an incredible selection of award-winning movies produced this year, any one of them can win the coveted prize. The excitement is building. In a few minutes, we will put a spotlight on the awe-inspiring fashion designs walking the carpet tonight. And I'll also be talking to some big-name celebrities. I can see some arriving now. That's Robert Downey Jr., gorgeous Nicole Kidman, and Morgan Freeman. But first, let's find out more about the designer outfits at tonight's Night of Stars. Good evening, Nikeetha Gamage with the news headlines. The alleged actions of Australian soldiers in Afghanistan have been labelled unforgivable as the world reacts to the horrific war crimes report. Disturbing reports have emerged claiming that Kim Jong-un has begun executing people in a frantic bid to control the spread of the coronavirus. Experts have warned America could soon experience another huge spike in COVID-19 cases following Thanksgiving. And in the Middle East, Iran has vowed to take severe revenge following the brutal assassination of one of the country's top nuclear scientists. All these stories coming up on our 6 o'clock bulletin. Stay with us. There's a little blue crab that lives right on this beach. They're pretty unique. They're called the blue soldier crab. Did you know that this is one of the few crabs that actually moves straight forward instead of side to side? These little critters live right underneath the sand, and as the tide goes down, they dig their way out of their burrows to come and eat. And what happens when the tide goes up again? You guessed it, they corkscrew their way back into the sand. Have you ever seen them do it before? It's pretty cool. But these little crabs are fakers though, because you would think their bright blue color indicates to predators that they are poisonous, right? Well, actually, there is nothing poisonous about them. They really should be called little Easter egg legs instead. Oh, I think I see one right now. And where there is one, there are hundreds. The world of work is changing. Jobs that existed 10 years ago no longer exist, and jobs with new required skills are being created every day. By 2025, millennials will make up nearly 75% of the workforce. The number one concern of CEOs today is their organization's ability to attract and retain top talent. The talent war is on. The future of your organization depends largely on how effective you are in this pivotal battle. It is time to focus on reskilling and upskilling your employees, providing them opportunities to learn and grow. In this training video, we introduce you to the most current programs to upskill your staff and keep your company competitive in today's market.